Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I am back. Woo! My little buddy Stench paid the bail on the 1 million pesos, and I have returned. Thank God. I didn't like being tied up and beaten and all that good stuff that Mr. Muppet did to me. It's good to be back. Who knows when that little bugger is going to show up again. Hopefully not today. I'm hoping that he does not show up. You just never know when that pain in the neck is going to show up. He just likes to show up whenever he feels like it, I guess. Yep, Stench paid it. He had the money, so, yeah. I'm back, and better than ever. So anyways, this week we're going to be talking about the Golden Ticket Awards, a few bits and pieces of amusement park news. We're going to talk about upcoming events, recaps of the Seaside Hangover and Riding on the Bull. Also, if you did not register for Ace Day at Canopy Lake, you will be able to do so till tonight. We'll talk about that. Somebody like me, I forgot. You know, I have various, things going on, so I forget what is going on. So, with that being said, we got a bunch to talk about, and hopefully no little monsters show up around here. But yeah, so like I said, we got Golden Ticket Awards, we got upcoming events, we got news, we got recaps, anything else that decides to pop up from you guys. So for those that are watching, maybe you're just listening, maybe you hear something you want to get in on. If you look to the right of the screen, you can see the comment section. We use that for the chat, so make sure you chirp in, chime in, and, get involved. And it was awesome to meet you for half a second, I guess we should call it. But we're definitely going to get into all the fun stuff that we do that, I did watch the recap of last week's show of Mr. Monster Guy taking over for the week. You never know when he's going to show up. He did slap me around a few times after the show. But needless to say, I hope he doesn't show up today. I don't think he's going to show up today, but you never know. After the show, I am going to sign up for Ace Day at Canopy Lake. It will be Larry Hall's 46th birthday, and we're going to have a ball. So it's definitely going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. Canopy Lake's fun. I like Canopy Lake. Plus, also, Oktoberfest is going on during that as well. Matter of fact, Pete talked to Russ and was let's talk about Ace Day at Canopy. Actually, you know what? We gotta do one thing before we get going. We need to have a moment of silence for today, September 11th. We all know what happened in 2001. Some of you guys were little babies. My kids weren't even born yet. Actually, before I came on here, I was watching how they built the new tower and all that stuff, and then they were talking about the little hotel that was underneath when everything collapsed. But anyway, so there'll be more of that stuff to watch tonight. But anyways, let's have a quick moment of silence for September 11th. All right, on with the show. The show must go on. Anyway, so with Pete talked to Russ. Russ agreed to do it for tonight only. You have until midnight tonight. The same link that was on the flyer. If you don't have the link, I'll hook you up with the link. Just message me on Facebook. If you're looking to go, you have until tonight. All this late forgetting people. But this is your last, absolutely, positively last chance to go to Ace Day at Canopy Lake after tonight. And it's online only. You can't mail it in. So if you want to do it, get your credit cards handy, all that good stuff. It'll take you to a PayPal link, all that stuff. So like I said, you have until midnight tonight. After that, tough luck. You will miss out. So You can thank Pete and Russ for getting this going and allowing your last opportunity to go to Ace Day at Canopy Lake. I enjoy Canopy Lake Park. It's not a Six Flags. It's a nice family park. It has some awesome rides. You got Yankee Cannonball. You got the Mine of Lost Souls. You got the Caterpillar. The Indoor Scrambler. You got Untamed. You got Corkscrew. The list goes on and on with a bunch of attractions that you can enjoy. So you know, it's definitely going to be a fun time. I'm going to take the kids and the girlfriend. We're all going to go down there. We're going to have fun. Luco's coming. We're just going to go and have a great time. I enjoy Canopy Lake. You were in Framingham on a scissor lift at a job site. Tina called me to tell me about the attacks after a neighbor came banging on the door to tell her. I was working at Dunkin' Donuts when September 11th happened. I was making a coffee for a customer, and then all of a sudden people working, they had the TV on, they're like, "Oh my God!" And they were like, "Oh," we were like, "Stupid pilot," and then it ended up being, we found out it was a terrorist attack. I'll never forget that. Imagine that. Remember that 13 years later? You're lucky I can remember what clothes I used to wear 13 years ago. Never mind that. I mean, that's such a... September 11th is such a significant, tragedy of thing that happened. I mean, you got conspiracy theorists saying that it was all set up. Then you got, terrorists did it. It is what it is. It should have never happened. It happened. It was nuts. So today, everything about 9/11 will be on TV, and then all the kids get confused when they keep seeing the planes hitting buildings and buildings falling down. Because my kids, every year, I don't think they're that bright yet. I don't know where their mind is. But every year, on September 11th, I watch TV, and then they keep showing it over and over and over again. And they go, "Oh my God, the buildings got hit again?" No. Same buildings. They're just showing a repeat of what happened. So, yeah, my children probably aren't the brightest bulbs in the box, that's for sure. So, anyways, let's. So that we took care of Canopy Lake. If you want the link, if you don't know it, and you're an ACE member, just hit me up on Facebook, and I will send it to you. Because on this program, I can't put links and stuff on there. I don't know why. I swallowed a fly. I guess I'll die. Who's hitting me up on Facebook? Anybody? I'm going to try and see if I can put the link up on here real quick. Hang on here. It's here somewhere. Alright, here we go. It's only till midnight. It's $32.75. Only with this direct link. So let's see what happens if I try to post it, if it'll work. Probably not. But we'll see. Oh. Well, it don't matter. It's telling me to put it in my description thing. So that's not going to work. In the video description. I don't understand why they won't let the link in the comments. That's pretty dumb if you ask me. I think it should just allow you to do it. Only with this direct link. So who knows? Any case, so let's pull up some news because a few things did happen during the week that I thought maybe we should talk about. First up, Six Flags Magic Mountain, the big news. Caught fire, part of the structure collapsed. And I love the GP comments. I've seen a whole bunch of them. They're like, "That ride's not safe. I'm not riding it ever again." Blah 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 blah. But most people aren't realizing what's going on. I mean, us in the coastal community know that it's going to be all rebuilt, all redone, nice, beautiful. They're hacking it up to make the new Rocky Mountain Coaster next successful project. That's what they're doing. And, you know, the way that they cut apart the track with, you know, blow torches and whatever. California sun, hot, dry wood, probably not the best idea to be using blow torches there, but hey, they got to do what they got to do to take it apart. And guess what? It went up in flames. The fire department got it out. The whole coaster wasn't lost. And just a little piece got damaged, nothing major. They got the fire out. It's beautiful. But maybe they should try to find a new technique to, but I mean, welders and stuff like that, it's going to be tough. Especially with, you know, wooden coasters. That's just how the cookie crumbles, so to speak. You know, with people, you know, California, it's hot and dry. It's not, you know, you don't get the 4 seasons like you do out here. Where, you know, you can get the cold, you can get the hot, you can get the freezing, you can get the, you know, the mild weather, whether it's rain or snow or sleet and hurricanes and everything. You know, you get a little bit of everything. So it's going to keep the, you know, the wood moisturized where it's not going to flicker up. But maybe what they should be doing is wetting things down as they're going or something. I don't know. You know, what better way that you could do that? So, needless to say, that has been taken care of, and they're just going to move on. And the park said that as of right now, it's not going to delay the ride. Everything's going according to schedule. Just a little hiccup, nothing major. All right. So the next tidbit of news is Universal Orlando. I'm not sure exactly what you guys follow for news and stuff. But Universal Orlando announced that they're opening up a new hotel. I like the fact that they're adding more hotels. What are they calling this one? It's going to be right across the street from the Cabana Bay Beach Resort. And they're filling up the space in between the Royal the Pacific Resort and Cabana Bay. If you can go online, check out Universal, you can see all the drawings that they have, the concept drawings. Looks like, you know, it looks like a little fancy beach resort. It looks nice. They're going to be calling it the Sapphire Falls Resort. It's going to hold about another 1,000 new rooms. It's also going to feature 131,000 meeting special event space. There's also going to be an air-conditioned covered bridge to Lowell's Royal Pacific Resort. And they're having their own little special spaces mixed. You know, what do you call it? Renovated, expanded. So it's going to be cool. What else have they got in this thing here? The lobby is going to feature floor-to-ceiling windows, offering views out of the postcard, blue water. Let's see. It's going to be a towering waterfall that'll run down into a large lagoon area where Universal Orlando's boat taxi service is going to come pick you up for a cruise to City Walk. The resort will also feature a unique pool with the water slide, cabanas, sand beach, poolside bar and grill, a full-service restaurant. So that's going to be opening up for summer of 2016. Or 15, but it's going to be opening up. It's going to be great. You know, you got to look at it this way. Universal is starting to compete with Disney, so to speak. So they're trying to up the ante, get more people to stay there versus Disney. So they're adding rooms and they're stepping it up, theming out the resorts. I think it's beautiful. You know, I'm into that kind of thing. Now the next tidbit of news, like myself. People are going to be going to Gatlinburg in November for the Ace event at Dollywood. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. But now you have another reason to go, you know, and while you're there to enjoy. Gatlinburg just opened up the new Alpine coaster, another mountain coaster. And it's open, ready to be ridden. So while I'm up there, maybe I can catch some of those credits because I don't have any of those. Period. The only thing I've ever ridden is an Alpine slide. I've never ridden one of those mountain coasters, so I'm hoping to get a ride on that. That would be beautiful if I could get a ride on that. Wow, tonight seems pretty quiet in the department of chit chat. I know it's dead quiet. Maybe because it's September 11th and people just want to watch September 11th things. I mean, I know it's a Thursday night. It's a great TV night for people. Some people say. Usually, depends on the topic. You know, it wasn't such an amazing topic for tonight, but have no fear. We are here, and people can rewatch it later. That's the beauty of YouTube. Let's see. What else? What did I do in my notes? All right. Now, in other news, unless you live under a rock, Wicked Cyclone finally topped off, and now it's going to start building downward. The track is crested over the lift hill, and it's going to start going down. I will not be at Six Flags New England this weekend, unfortunately. I will be at the Big E instead, so I'm going to do live updates on the Grove Show, what do you call it, Facebook, so that way you can check out anything about the Big E going on. It is opening weekend. It's probably going to be busy as hell. But, you know what, when you go with a group of friends and stuff like that, you can have fun. We're also going apple picking on Saturday. So when you go with a group of friends, I cannot talk tonight. I don't know what my problem is. When you go with a group of friends, you're sure to have a good time. I can't see any other way that you couldn't have fun. So Wicked Cyclone has, what do you call it, crested, as I like to call it, topped off. Fright Fest decorations going up like crazy. There is a Fright Fest Media Day that I was invited to. I cannot go. I have prior plans. Going to Pennsylvania to go do some haunts. But I have Zach on the case. Zach will be doing Fright Fest Media Day for the Grove Show. So he's going to be taking pictures, videos, and all that good stuff. And we'll see what's going on with Fright Fest. We get the sneak peek. That's coming up. So Zach will do that. Maybe next week I will, maybe Sunday, go do Six Flags New England for a little while, maybe. Just to, get some food, ride some rides, check out what's going on with Cyclone, see the Fright Fest decorations, stuff like that, get the pass used up, so that way I can get as many free drinks as possible. It'll be good. I am going to Big E this Sunday. That's what I'm going. I'm going this Sunday to the Big E. And then on the 21st, I'll go to. You will email Jen what? What are you going to email Jen, Bizarro Fanatic? Yeah, the Fright Fest Media Day they're only allowing media, not like Ace or anything like that. They're just allowing media for that. So I wish that we could invite a bunch of people, but I wasn't allowed to. Well, not that I wasn't allowed to go. I can't go because I had already bought the tickets. If I didn't buy the tickets, I would have went to the Fright Fest thing. So, who knows? But if they do it again next year, I will definitely be there, as am I doing Media Day. There is nothing getting in my way of Media Day. You could blow my legs off with grenades, and I'm still going to go. Not that I want my legs to blow off with grenades, but still. All right, so is that all I got for news? That's all I got for the news tidbits tonight. Any case, so let's talk recap of Riding of the Bull and Seaside Hangover. Why, you want to go to Media Day, Fright Fest, Bizarro Fanatic? You won't be able to attend. I had to call in a special favor just to get Zach to go. In any case, so let's, what do you call it? Okay, so Saturday was Riding of the Bull. First one that Devin missed. Devin has gone to all of them except that one. But Riding of the Bull was very weird this year. One, it was extremely hot. extremely hot. I felt like I was melting, like just turning into goo. Uh, it was ridiculous hot. And then the mistake I did was I went on the Rapids ride, got soaked, and I got the chafing and all that, and it hurt. It made my nighttime, painful. But Superman and the log flume and the mine train didn't open at all that day. And Nitro was running a little rough for me. Usually I think smooth. And, I always complain that B&M's too smooth. This was kind of like a rattle. Like, people talk about an Intamin rattle that I never feel. I don't know what anybody's talking about. The B&M thing, the seat I was in, the thing was shaking like it was going to fly off the track or break or just die or something. I don't know what the deal was with. Maybe it was just the one train I was on. I don't know. I don't know if all of them were like that, but the one train I was on, it was vibrating. So I don't know. That just goes to prove that, like I said, Nitro, a lot of people put Nitro up high on a pedestal. People love Nitro. I myself do not. Now, do I hate it? No. It's just not my favorite. Like I said, I don't like that float of air time. I know a lot of you people love floating air. You just like to float like a ghost. Woo! I'm not a float of air guy. I like eject air. I feel like I'm flying out of my seat. Like an El Toro. I like eject air. I don't like floating. I don't want to float. It's just not. It's like the saying, whatever floats your boat. Well, there you go. Whatever floats your nitro car. But El Toro was running good. The lap boss squishing the hell out of me. But I will say, I still got some weight to lose to fit really good in there. I got stapled the hell out of it. And Six Flags Great Adventure needs to fix this issue. They do not need to push down like you're going to kill somebody when you're checking the restraint. The sensors, however they are, need to be worked, changed, whatever. You should not push down to where you're hurting a person. They jammed me 3 times. And still, it wasn't. They checked somebody else, and then the train was able to go. So they were picking the wrong person. It wasn't even me. So, they're very, he's the fat guy, so let's squish him for being fat. I don't know which train I rode on Nitro. I just rode one, and I was sitting on the right side, like second or third row from the back, on the right-hand side on the end seat. That's the seat. I don't know which train it was, but the one I was on was rattling like crazy. I know they had 3 trains running, so I don't know if the other 2 were fine. This one train was crap. I don't know. Anyway, so I really didn't. I rode El Toro. Once they jabbed me 3 times in El Toro, my first. Matter of fact, it was the first train at ERT. I stopped. I'm like, I'm not riding this thing all night and getting jabbed. I would probably be hurt, broken rib, thrown up, something. So I just sat around, and I didn't care. I love El Toro. I think it's an awesome ride. I don't need to ride it 500,000 times. I rode it 35, 36 times or whatever in one night during the first Riding of the Bull ERT. You know what? That's fine. I don't need to ride it a million times. I don't. So, like I said, I don't hate on El Toro. It's definitely because of the restraint issue, and I understand I'm fat. It's my fault for eating a little too much. I understand that. That's my fault. But even though they did, it fit better than last year. Last year I was dying. I couldn't even breathe. This year I could breathe. It was just a little painful, But, hey, that's my fault for, being fat. And I can accept that. But those trains are not accommodating for fat people at all. they're not. Somebody like me, I got a big gut. It is what it is. So next year I'll just try to lose another 10, 15 pounds and see what happens then. If I can get to under 200 pounds, I'll be all good. And I'm getting close. I'm at 215 right now. Feeling good. Better than I usually, than I have in past years. Feeling good. I don't feel like crap. I can walk up and down the stairs. I'm walking the parks like a champ. So I'm doing well in that department. So I'll just lose some more weight and then maybe it'll feel better. But I'm going to have to probably knock it down, way down on my list. It may even fall out of my top 10 Woodies list just because of that fact alone. And that's my fault. Like I said, it's my fault for being fat. So until I lose weight or they can figure out something with them restraints, it probably will leave my top 10 for a while until I can ride it without being squished to death. I know it sounds sad, but I got to bump up coasters that I can enjoy better and in the list. Sorry, El Toro. And I'm not saying El Toro's a bad ride. I love El Toro. It's just I want to be able to be in a coaster I can enjoy when I want to enjoy it and enjoy ERT. If I can't enjoy ERT on it, the coaster's got to go down a little bit. You have 501 what? So anyway, besides all that, and I'm not, Brett and everybody does a fantastic job. We finally rode Zumanjaro. They walked us to the and I have to admit, awesome view, but you don't get that feeling in your stomach from dropping. Everybody said that because by the time once it drops, the brakes hit, so you can't. It's an all right ride. I mean, the cool aspect of over 400-foot drop, shwee, was cool. I did like the fact though, when I was going down, it was lifting my legs up. You know what I'm saying? It was lifting up. And it was kind of cool because usually when you ride drop rides, the power of it from dropping doesn't lift your legs up. It was kind of cool. But, I think it's pretty cool. Hey, Don Dan, bro. What's up, yo? And then we had lunch. Now, my complaint is I'm so sick of this Mexican food. I ate more chicken nuggets than I did anything else. I really wish they'd get off the... I understand it's for El Toro. I wish they'd get off the whole Mexican food thing. It's really wearing thin on it now. I'm just sick of Mexican food. No offense, but if they keep the chicken nuggets, I'll be happy. You guys can eat your eat your tacos, and I'll eat the chicken nuggets. Yeah, I'm calling BS on the count, too. There's no way you have 501. No way. Yeah, I could sit there and add Coaster credits that I don't legit have on my Coaster counter, but I don't. It's all based on an honor system. Hey, Don, while you're at it, why don't you say you're hitting 300? Bizarro Fanatic is. He said he hit his 501. In any case, so, my gripe about riding the bull now is I'm just sick of the Mexican food. I'd rather have a good old bunch of cheeseburgers and hot dogs and whatever else. But I mean, I know it's the whole Mexican theme, and hey, I just go enjoy the event. But that's just my comment. I'd like to see the meal change. They probably never will. I'm just so burnt out on the whole Mexican thing. And then my kids always want tacos. Matter of fact, Devin didn't know I went to Riding of the Bull until Tuesday. I finally said, hey, I got you a piece of wood, even though I saw him Monday. And then I'm like, he's like, oh, where'd you go? I said, oh, I went to Riding of the Bull. He's like, you did what? It was like being yelled at by a wife. But only it was an 11-year-old kid. Because he was been looking forward to going to riding on the bull all year, and I shot him down. I made him go to his mother's house, and I went without him. I figured, let me have one shot of riding on the bull without him. So, yeah, I'm going to hit 1,600 coasters next week. I'm that good, you know. I ride so many of them. I'm going to hit 1,600. I'm the champion. So, yeah, like I said, the food, I mean, I ate some tacos. Just, I don't know. It's just, I'm fatigued of the food. So anyway, so then we did ERT and all that, and then it would rain, well, it would lightning, and then rides would shut down, and then they'd reopen, and then then they'd shut down and then reopen. Then they had ERT, and then they had the private park time with the fairgrounds. And yes, the fairgrounds people were definitely line jumping like crazy. Somebody said that. I think it was Larry. But in any case, so yeah, they were line jumping like crazy. So line jumping becomes crazy, especially when the parks don't. You could say, "Hey, look, security guard, this guy cut the line." They'd be like, "Oh, don't do that again, sonny boy. Don't do that again." When it clearly has signs that says that you will be ejected from the park without refund. So I don't know. This line jumping thing's driving me nuts. That's one thing that all parks need to take seriously. If you got the signs up, take it seriously. If not, take them down. And then eventually, like what, 9:30, 10 o'clock, the skies opened up. Then we sat in a gift shop for a little while. And then we, eventually I just ran because I had to go pee. And then nobody even noticed I ran, see? My own friends don't even notice when I'm gone. It takes them a while. To notice I was gone. Actually, it took until I text them to realize that I was gone. My friends don't like me, I think. But in any case, so then, then we finally left. And then we went back and went to bed. And then, so overall, riding of the bull, I mean, it's definitely a must-go-to event. I just hate that, like, every riding of the bull that it rains, either in the morning or the night. That part of it's getting old, but I can't control the weather. I'm not a weather god. The food definitely needs to be changed. Or if they don't want to change it, at least keep offering the chicken nuggets so I have something that I will enjoy better than Mexican food. I cannot stand it. It's just not my cup of tea. And I can guarantee you, I will bet money on it, when they have CoasterCon there, one of the meals is going to be tacos. I hope not, but I'm probably going to bet that it was. Yeah, we all had plenty of gas. Even though I will say, on the ride home from Seaside Hangover, Lorna tried to kill me with her butt. She blew out the car. I'd never rolled down a window so fast. I thought I was going to throw up. I mean, I guess it's payback for all the times I do that to her, but still, it was bad. It was pretty bad. The farting of the bulls was pretty bad. But still. But anyway, so we go to Seaside Hangover down at Casino Pier. Well, I didn't even finish riding on the bull. What am I talking about? Anyway, so riding on the bull, it's definitely a must-go-to event. Keep the chicken nuggets. Ditch the Mexican. If they keep the Mexican, at least keep the chicken nuggets. The other thing is, I wish we could just have private park time. Just the people who go to riding on the bull. I know that's not going to happen. We don't have enough people to warrant private park time. But I really miss how the first few, first 3 or 4 riding of the bulls were. That I liked how that was. I liked having the 2.5 hours of El Toro and Bizarro and Rolling Thunder, and then you had your food and you had all your ERT in the morning and whatnot. I like that. Then after the event, you go home. This, it was definitely, I don't know, it's changed. And I believe it was like, what, 375 people? And I think it was more people at Riding on the Bull than CoasterCon this year, I believe. So, like I said, that Riding on the Bull, I'm not saying don't go. I just like to see. I know it's the things I wish for are never going to happen. I wish it would go back to the way it was. I wish this and that and the other, but it's still, Brett and his team, they worked their butt off. Mark Davidson and everybody, they worked their butt off on the event, and they put together a great event. And I should have brought in my piece of wood for those that don't have the wood to see what it looks like. But it's just a block of wood, and they put a little thing on the front, a little plastic thing engraved, whatever. It says Six Flags Great Adventure, Rolling Thunder, blah blah blah, and it has a certificate of authenticity inside. It looks like a little Happy Meal box, kind of like maybe a Munchkin box. So it's just one of those things. I used to really, really love riding on the bull. And here's my problem. I say this all the time when people talk about Great Adventure, Great Adventure, Great Adventure. What do you think? People think I am crazy that I don't think Six Flags Great Adventure is the best Six Flags park out there. I haven't been to them all, so I can't say which one is the best. I've been to a few. I haven't been to all of them. I've only been I went when they owned Geauga Lake. Been to Great Escape, New England, Great Adventure, over Texas. I still got quite a few more to go to before I can go, which one is the best. Yeah, it's a block of wood Happy Meal. I love it. But, I'm jealous and I miss the days, like the 90s, when you really needed 2 days in the park to do everything. Now you only need a half a day to do everything, even if it's busy. If you do the park right, you can do the whole, by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you can do the entire park. And then it's done. No, I've been to other Six Flags that are worse than Six Flags New England. Everybody has their own opinion. I just like the fact that I have a Six Flags close enough to me to enjoy. You may not enjoy Six Flags New England as much as I do, but I really enjoy it. I just like, what it is? It's close enough. I can get there in an hour and 20 minutes. It's close enough that I can enjoy the day. I don't have to drive 3, 4 hours, 6 hours, 13 hours to a park. I can go there, and I can have fun. I like the water park. I like the rides. That's my home park, so I enjoy that. A lot of people go, oh, it sucks, it's this, it's that. But to me, it means a little bit more than somebody else. And it has nothing to do with being buddy-buddy with people at Six Flags. I always felt the way before being buddy-buddy with people. It's just, I like the atmosphere of it. I've gone there and rode just the carousel. I've gone there and eaten. I don't mind going up there and just enjoying myself. I really enjoy the water park. I enjoy going on all the rides. I don't know. They got a good magic show. I like it. I enjoy myself. Correct. I've never gone to Magic Mountain yet, and I will. But a lot of people say that's not even the best. Actually, a lot of people say Six Flags Over Georgia is the best park. A lot of people will say that. But I don't know. And I agree with Luco. I was not going to go to Riding of the Bull. I was fighting him and Tony and May and everybody tooth and nail saying, I don't want to go this year. I was having Great Adventure fatigue. It's just, to me, it's like Cedar Point. It's just, quality over quantity. You know, I don't know what was going through my mind, that for some reason in my mind I'm kind of right now I'm bored with Great Adventure, and I need some time away from Great Adventure. Even though I'm going to CoasterCon because I don't want to miss CoasterCon. It's gonna be CoasterCon. There is gonna be awesome. Plus you're getting Maury's Pier, and you're gonna do the Storybook Land. So it should be all right. But Luke, the only thing that got me to go to Riding of the Bull was Luco's saying of, it's not the park, it's who you're with. So basically, if you're with a group of people, it shouldn't matter where you are, you're going to have fun. And it's true, I had a ton of fun with everybody. You know, we had the two cars on Zoom and Jaro. One car was full with Larry and Jeff and his girlfriend and everybody, and then our car was full of people, and we had a ball. You know, we didn't always ride everything. You know, the two groups of people didn't always ride together all night, but it's, you know, everybody gets to hang out, chit chat, shoot the stuff, and then everybody has fun. That's what it's all about. It ain't about your coast account. It ain't about running around the park. And if you don't like the ride, just sit out. You sit there. You know, I go sit, have a cigarette, go get a drink, whatever. So, like I said, I've never been. I got to go to Over Georgia. I got to go to Fiesta, Texas. I got to go to St. Louis. I got to go to Magic Mountain. I got to go to Luron. I got to go to Mexico. I'm sure I'm missing one somewhere. Storybook Land is part of Con. It's probably only going to be like a half a day thing. I don't think it's going to be a big thing. But there's probably going to be a lot of people at Con. I still believe Maury's is at least going to be 2 days. I've heard that Hershey's going to be an add-on day, like the Saturday before. I know Luna Park Fest is the Sunday after. You know, there's a ton of events. Because I was almost going to suggest, if there was nothing going on, to have Six Flags New England put an event, because people are going to want to ride Wicked Cyclone. But when I talked to Brett, those 2 weekends for events have to be approved by the events committee. So, regardless of whatever, but still, it's, I don't know, I think I just need, you know what my problem is, and I've said it before, instead of going to the same parks year after year after year after year, I mean, there's ones that I'm going to go to no matter what, like Knoebels. I go to Six Flags New England, Canopy Lake, Lake Con. You know, I go to the only one I need to go back to again is Funtown Splash Town up there in Maine. You know, but I keep, you know, I was always going, you know, Cedar Point, Kennywood, you know, just doing, you know, Great Adventure and just doing the loop all the time. And that gets boring. You need to expand your horizons and enjoy new things. So, like this year, you know, thank God I have some pretty awesome friends that invite me to some pretty awesome trips. Because this year alone, I get to experience events that I normally wouldn't do. I got to experience parks that I kept putting off and procrastinating about. I've got to do this summer. I mean, I couldn't do it, just go. I couldn't afford to do it all on my own. You know, splitting the bill and all that. That when everybody chips in, that's the way it goes. You know, it's just how it is. So, yes, I was fortunate. This is a rare year for me to do all the things that I got to do, and hopefully I could continuously keep doing them. So like Luco says, it's all about, you know, the company that you're with. It's all about the people you're with. If you're in good company, you're going to have a good time. But I need to keep changing up things and not doing the same things, because then I'll get bored. For some reason, the New England parks, I don't get bored as easily as, say, Great Adventure or whatever. And I love Kennywood. I just don't want to go all the time and ruin that little specialness I have with Kennywood. Kennywood and Knoebels are in my top 5. I go to Knoebels once a year for Phoenix Fall Fun Fest. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Kentucky Kingdom in 2016. That's what I'm thinking is KK, unless you're going to join the KKK in 2016. Yes, I need to get a passport. I need to get one. I haven't done it yet. Bad boy. So anyways, well, let's move on to the Seaside Hangover. Now, I've never been to Casino Pier. And after last year when I went to Maury's and got a taste of boardwalk amusement parks and the boardwalk lifestyle and, you know, that whole thing, I said, now I'm going to go to Casino Pier and see what that's like. Now, Casino Pier has been slammed. Huge tragedies between Sandy and then the fire last year that burned a whole ton of the boardwalk down. So, yeah, it was definitely, as Luco and Tony would put it, that it looked pretty sad because there used to be tons of buildings, tons of everything going on, and there's not as much. But regardless, I got to enjoy... Oh, excuse me. Casino Pier. Now, they don't have a ton of rides, but it was definitely worth going. I really enjoyed it. I took the long sky ride there, and I had no idea which house was the Jersey Shore Snooki house there that they used in the Jersey Shore show, and then eventually Lorna and Tony pointed out which house it was. So I took a picture of myself with my middle finger flipping off because I've only literally saw maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the show. Never seen any more. I thought it was stupid, and I never wanted to watch it again. So I flipped it off because they're retarded. I know that they do not live there anymore, none of that. But at the same time, I just wasn't into it. I just didn't care about that. So, we'll see. Yes, Canada, even though I do have credits at Canada's Wonderland, I do have those credits. Well, except the newer ones that I don't have. So, I don't know. But anyway, we did eat at that Mexican place, but I had a cheeseburger. I just didn't want to eat Mexican food after I had it the day before. I was all done with Mexican food. But there was a 20% discount on the bill. And I decided I was going... Actually, I think the only two people out of the whole group that did not eat cheeseburgers, I believe, was Luco and Dave Finkelstein. They had actual Mexican food. And Luco had some octopus thing. So, I don't know. I don't know what the hell he ate, but he ate some weird concoction with some other concoction of something else. It just wasn't anything that I wanted to do. The soda was disgusting. So, yeah. Jersey Shore sucks. Kings Island is awesome. I like Kings Island. So, it needs to say it was worth it. They had some unique rides. They had their own air race there, a smaller version, which actually I like that better than the big one. It spun a hell of a lot more around, got more rotations out of it. I thought it was a great ride. I got to ride the, whatever the hell they call it. Can't remember the name of the ride. Spun around, feet dangle thing, and it went upside down. Forget the name of the ride. Pretty cool. Pirates Hideaway I liked. The drop tower was different. It spun, and you know, it'd go up and spin around, and then it would drop, and then it'd come back up and spin around. It was great listening to Lorna and May scream like little dying girls. They're like, ah! Yeah, he had an octopus taco. That sounds so dirty, man. So dirty. You had an octopus taco. So Seaside Heights was definitely awesome. I got my button. I guess I'm starting a collection of buttons now from New Jersey events because they give out buttons at Riding of the Bull. They gave out a button at Seaside Heights. And I'm not complaining about it. I like free things. And I thought having the buttons is a cool little add-on little cool thing. I like that. So I can add it to my... I think I have one over here somewhere. Or I did somewhere. But I had a riding of the bull. Oh, it's at work. I have a riding of the bull from last year's thingamajiggy. Superstorm. That's what it is. Superstorm. See, I got a scatterbrain. I see things, do things. It's just crazy. My brain's just... and I have to tell you this before we get into events, upcoming events. I'm going to see Luco for the next 5 weeks straight. Because this weekend we're doing the apple picking and the Big E. Next weekend we're doing Canopy Lake. The weekend after that is Knoebels. The weekend after that is Busch Gardens, Kings Dominion, and Six Flags America. And then I'm probably going to have to cool it event, like, you know, like traveling out wise, because I got to get the front yard done. It's coming along great for Halloween. The haunt itself is, for the most part, built up. I got to build up a couple little other things for it, and then I think it will be A-OK. I think it'll be A-OK. But I need a couple more weekends to finish that out, and then after, you know, the day after Halloween, the last 2 days I'll just spend at Six Flags New England, enjoying the rides and stuff. So, oh yeah, the haunt too. Yeah, the haunts. There's a lot. Like I said, Luca, there's so much going on. I have to do all my haunt work during the week, and then the weekends I'm spending doing all kinds of crazy things. I can't believe the amount of crap I did this year. Yeah, the Wild One is on ERT for, what do you call it, at that event. So that'd be cool. But I get to go to Busch Gardens too, and I really do enjoy Busch Gardens. And I can give King's Dominion another try this year to see what I like and don't like again. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But anyway, so let's get into some events. Again, if you want to go to 8th Day Canopy Lake, you have until midnight tonight to sign up. If you want to go, hit me up on Facebook. If you're an ACE member, blah blah blah. I'll give you the link. It's $32.75 to go. It's going to get you a meal. It's going to get you ERT. It's going to get you in the we So if you want to go, plus there's Oktoberfest going on. You can get some German foods and stuff. So that should be cool. We didn't even do Golden Ticket Awards. Let's do those quick, because I know some people were like crazy. So best new attraction for 2014 was Flying Turns. That happens to be the first one. Second place went to Banshee. Third place, Goliath. Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts Bank is fourth, and Lightning Run is fifth. I know a lot of people did not like the fact that Flying Turns won, but we've been discussing this on when Larry posted about it, and I think the reason, I don't know for sure why the people voted the way they did, but I think they did it to give the nod to Knoebels for taking the time to actually bringing back something that was dead. Is it the most thrilling roller coaster in the world? No. But they brought a coaster back from the dead. There were none of these left. I mean, you have your steel ones, but a wooden one, there hasn't been any since God knows when. And he brought it back to life. And it won by a pretty good-sized margin. And I'm not, in any of these, I mean, I haven't ridden Goliath or Harry Potter, so I don't know how those are, but I've ridden Banshee, I've ridden Lightning Run, and all the coasters that I've ridden are fine coasters. Any of them would have been worthy enough to win the crown. But Flying Turns won. Now, best new ride for 2014 water park. There was Varut at Schlitterbahn. They took a big margin, 59%. Colossal Curl from Water Country. Bahama Blasters, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, Deepwater Dive at Kentucky Kingdom, and Snake Pit at Dorney. Best park, and I am so glad that Cedar Point lost, because I read an article that they've won for 16 straight years. How can that be? Any case, so Europa Park took number one. No, that's out in Rust, Germany. I don't know anything about it except the fact that it's kind of like a, like a Disney-esque, but only in Germany. And I hear the theming is amazing. They have beautiful gardens. They have awesome rides. I've seen little bits and pieces of pictures and videos and stuff. Park looks awesome. So I don't know. Cedar Point did take second. Dollywood third. Knoebels fourth. Disneyland fifth. Islands of Adventure 6, Magic Kingdom, Tokyo, Disney Sea, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and Holiday World. Those were your top for the best parks. Best water park, Schlitterbahn. Then Splash and Safari, Dollywood, Splash Country, Blizzard Beach, and then Typhoon Lagoon. Best children's park, and they seem to win this all the time. Idlewild and Soak Zone. Second place was Storyland, then Legoland California, Legoland Florida, Enchanted Forest in Turner, Oregon, and Santa's Village in Jefferson, New Hampshire. Best Marine Life Park, SeaWorld Orlando, SeaWorld San Diego, Discovery Cove, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and SeaWorld San Antonio. Best Seaside Park, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Grana Lund, Maurice Pier, and Belmont Park. Expect Maurice Pier to jump up a few notches next year, though. Best Kids Area was won by Kings Island and Eflington, Knott's Berry Farm, Islands of Adventure, and Nickelodeon Universe. Cleanest Park was won by Holiday World, then Dollywood, Disneyland, Europa Park, and Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Friendliest Park, Dollywood, then Holiday World, Silver Dollar City, Knoebels, and Disneyland. Best Shows was won by Dollywood, followed by Six Flags Fiesta Texas, Europa Park, Silver Dollar City, Disney, California Adventure. Best Outdoor Show Production, Illuminations at Epcot, The World of Color, Fantasmic, Lone Star Nights, and Fantasmic, the two different Disney parks that have them. Best Landscaping was won by Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Best Food was won by Dollywood. The Best Carousel was won by Knoebels. Best Water Ride was Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. Best Water Park Ride is the Wildebeest at Splash and Safari. Best Dock Ride was Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Best Indoor Water Park, Schlitterbahn, Galveston Island. Best Indoor Roller Coaster went to Revenge of the Mummy. Best Funhouse Walkthrough was Noah's Ark at Kennywood. Best Halloween Event, Universal Studios Orlando. Best Christmas Event was won by Dollywood. And let me get to the top here. We'll break down the top 10 steel, then the top 10 wood, and then we'll run down the, what do you call it? The events quick. All right, so here are your top 10 Woodies. Number 10, Boulder. 9, Outlaw Run. 8, The Beast. 7, Gold Striker. 6, Ravine Flyer 2. 5, Thunderhead. 4, Phoenix. 3, The Voyage. 2, El Toro. And 1, Boulder Dash. So those are your top 10 for Woodies. In case I didn't say that. But that's your top 10 Woodies. By now, hopefully you understood that's what that was. Now, we're going to get into... send you over the bucket. All right, so top 10 steel. So number 10, Intimidator at Carowinds. 9, Goliath at Six Flags Over Georgia. 8, New Texas Giant. 7, Apollo's Chariot. 6, Leviathan. 5, Nitro. 4, Diamondback. 3, Expedition G-Force. 2, Bizarro at Six Flags New England. 1, Millennium Force at Cedar Point. So those are your top 10 steel coasters. So I don't know what you guys think about these Golden Ticket Awards. A lot of people call the Golden Ticket Awards a joke. Some say the Mitchell Hawk polls are better. I vote in the Mitchell Hawk polls. I vote in that one. But I am going to bring you the events that matter most to all of you. The ones that everybody likes to enjoy going to, maybe a few that you may or may not like. All right, all these ones, the registrations are closed. The registration's closing, or is you can still register up till the day for Fall Con in Florida from September 26th to the 28th. Actually, today was the last advanced registration. Anytime after that, you got to contact Steve Smith, who's in charge of the registrations. If you want to go to Fall Con, the ones that matter most. October 4th, Phoenix Fall Fun Fest. That's Knoebels. We all know, those that have been know what it's about. We don't even care how much it costs. Well, we do. We don't want it to be $1 million, but we go, we have fun. It's a time of your life. I'm camping there. I'm excited. I got my tent all ready. I got to get everything else all ready. Also on October 5th, Coast of Madness is at Dorney Park. There's no flyer yet. What else is there that people... yes, October 11th, Fall Thrill Fest at King's Dominion. There is a flyer available. You can go to aceonline.org, click the upcoming events, and check all these out. On the 12th, there's Celebrate America at Six Flags America. Flyers available, online registration available. There's also, for those that like Conneaut Lake, they have Ace Ghost Lake on the 17th. On the 18th, they're doing Ace Daffy Phantom Fright Night at Kennywood. Also on the 18th, for those that are in New England that love their lake compounds, there's Boulder Dash Bash returning on October 18th. So there's online registration available for that. Let's see. Is there anything else that we should be talking about? Smoky Mountain Coaster Fest, November 22nd. That's at Dollywood. I'm going to be going. Also, keep in mind, there's 2 events, depending upon which ones you want to go to, on the 6th of December. And that's probably, for the most part, going to cap off my roller coaster riding. Evidently, because after this, there's really no parks open unless I decide to go to Florida or California or something. But in any case, you either have your choices to go to Christmas Storybook Land in Egg Harbor, New Jersey. That's on December 6th. Or you can go coasting through the snow on the same day, but that's at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. So flyers aren't up for most of these just yet. When they are, we'll talk about them. We'll go over them. But that's what I have for this week anyway. I'll be back next week. We're going to give a recap of the Big E and any other news that happens to pop up. We're going to talk events. Keep checking the Grove Show's Facebook, because I am going to be doing video updates that I'm going to upload from the Big E. We're going to show food, animals, shops, rides, parades, buildings, grass, trees, flowers, all kinds of things. Maybe watch a chicken or 2 hatch from their eggs. I don't know. But we will see something go on at the Big E all day, all night long until we leave. So, stay tuned all weekend. It's going to be Luco's job to make sure that I am taking video and uploading it to the Facebook page. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for it all day Sunday. And I might even do a few updates from apple picking. I don't know if that really anybody cares about that or not, but I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Now, Luco, I know you're being sarcastic, but yes, FunFest at Knoebels is fun. It is amazing. You need to go. If you've never been, you are sleeping on a one-time event you do not want to miss. And that's park put on. There is no advance registration. You just walk up, you wait in line, you get your ticket, you go. It's like, woo! You just go. That's it. That's all there is to it. You don't have to do anything else. So yeah, you just, like I said, you just need to just show up at Knoebels on that Saturday and just go and have fun. And you can also do the Covered Bridge Festival. You know, they have all different kinds of arts and craftsy thing, apple butter, apple cider, Nutter butter, 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 boo. Apple dumplings that are like to die for. I'm going to get a couple of those. I don't even think I'm going to eat any regular food unless I'm at the campsite. I'm just going to eat junky, crappy food while I'm at Knoebels. I think that's all I want to do. Just because the apple dumplings are amazing. Put some ice cream on them things. Simply amazing. That's all I have to tell you. Simply, say with me, everybody. Simply amazing. So, anyway, so I will be back Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'll be back. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, so like I said, tune in next week. I will be here. I don't know when Tina and Larry are coming back. They need to come back sometime soon. We need to have another group show, have fun. And I'm thinking when I go do King's Dominion event, when we go to Busch Gardens or whatever, I think what we should do is do a Grove show down in New York. That'd be cool. So, but yeah, in any case, that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. I will see you all next week. And until next week, I will see you all. Hope you like my little flashing light here and my hanging heads. But I will be back next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next week, keep on coasting, baby. Woo!